Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well today. So, today we are going to discuss about how to improve your speaking and fluency in English language. Sometimes you notice that thing like you when you start speaking and you have words in your mind but they are not coming out, or maybe sometimes while you are speaking, then you suddenly start thinking about grammar. Oh, in last structure I had used a wrong grammar, or the last sentence could have be like that, but I spoke wrong, and then your communication get broken, and then the person you are talking to feel frustrated if you do those mistakes again and again. So today we are going to discuss about those things and you again and again who bothered you and who cause you to break the conversation. So let's start. But before, if you haven't watched my last episode, haven't listened my last episode, go and listen him. You would find a lots of good information there. So please go and watch, share with your friends or whatever you want to do. But listen them. You will get an idea about different things, and also you will improve your fluency as well. So let's get started. When you start speaking with someone, first if you are not speaking to someone, start speaking. Even if you have a few words, even if you have a few words, but use him. Even if you know only go come way. It's raining today, it's raining tomorrow, but whether you are using wrong or right doesn't matter. Use them words, start speaking. That would give you an idea about those words you have already. They also need a repetition. If you wouldn't repeat them, they they would be lost in your mind. They would be and that situation would be like elusive, where you know everything but they haven't talk about. So please start first speaking, then to warm who also speaking every day but not every day, once in a week, or they face a lot of problems, like if they are speaking and suddenly they start thinking about grammar. Oh, and if I want to speak that sentence, so what the right grammar, was or word, are or as. Don't do that mistakes, it will break your conversation. Now I'm making that podcast, and if I start thinking about the rule and grammar, oh, I used wrong grammar word. R, it should be R. It should have uh, come R instead of is. Oh, then your conversation would be broken. Then your conversation would be broke, and that's the reason where maybe you would feel demotivated, low confidence, and for another talk you won't be able to foster yourself again, encourage yourself again to talk. So please Don't think about grammar again and again, again and again, again and again. That would cause you to break your conversation, and maybe the front person would feel frustrated, or maybe they don't have a patience to listen you, because that's your fault. So please don't do that mistake and keep things free. Think about conversation, think about communication instead of thinking about grammar again and again, and and instant analysis. Don't analyze things instantly. That will break your conversation. That get you will get indulged in your thoughts, in your grammar. Of I used wrong word again, and then you won't be able to think about what should be the next sentence in a conversation to take a conversation ahead. So that was the first one. Don't do that mistake. Just come out the things. Let the things come out freely. Nothing is gonna happen if you're thinking about grammar again and again. Second thing is, don't think about making an structure. Making an structure with the help of grammar, with the help of vocabulary, vocab words. Sometimes you start uh, using new vocabulary words which you learned yesterday, and you're not getting that word properly. What was that? And you're trying to use that word in your structure, in your sentence which you're gonna speak. Don't do that. Speak those new vocabulary words when you start talking to yourself, when you are memorizing them, when you are repeating them. But if you start using those words while conversation, uh, that would be not good for you. That would be not going to help you. That would also break your conversation, cause you are trying to use that new word which you have no idea, though that word isn't fit your mind yet, because that word need a repetition as much as you would repeat. But sometimes while conversation you are not getting those, you are not able to getting those words correctly and perfectly pronunciate, and sometimes you misspell that, and sometimes you pronunciate wrongly. So don't think about grammar, don't think about vocabulary. Use those vocabulary words which you are sure about, which you share about it. And that kind of process might be grueling process. That things would take your time, that things want your efforts. And also there's things want your patience. So and all these things would come when you will get success in little conversation. Those little success, tiny success would give you a little confidence that would foster you to do more activities in English language, and also motivate you as well. So don't indulge in using vocabulary words. If they are coming out freely, let them come out. But don't start thinking about while conversation, oh, I can use that word in my vocab, in my sentence, upcoming sentence. Off. thinking about what front person would think about me if I would speak wrong. They're not gonna think about anything because they have their own stuff, they have their own English language to practice. Are you getting that? They have their own stuff to practice their language, their own study material, they own their issues, problems, which are hassling. So please don't do that mistake. And if you would start thinking about grammar, if you would start thinking about vocabulary words, if you start thinking about how to articulate the sentence using a new vocabulary words, and how that things are really not good about that, not good for a quality conversation. And to focusing on that thing while conversation, you would miss all kind of things, like a better idea, a better thoughts about conversation, to make it qualitative, to make it a quality conversation. Or maybe you wouldn't be able to put your thoughts, express your knowledge in your words better if you start thinking about grammar and vocab and rules and sentence articulation. That wouldn't work like that. You're getting that? So if you want to express your knowledge and your feelings about the conversation, about the question in a better way, just focus on that particular thing. Don't focus and distract your mind in grammar and vocab. If you distract your mind or towards the grammar and vocabulary words, you will might get indulge in that and maybe missed and maybe you missed a lot of things. Maybe you would miss a lot of things, and maybe you broke the conversation. So don't do the same mistakes. Now couple more minutes, then I gotta go. Sentence articulation is a good thing, but after when your conversation would end, your mind would automatically start starts giving you the proper analysis about the conversation where you did a mistake. That will also provide you all those aspects, and just take a pen and copy and start writing down all these things which your mind is analyzing right now after the conversation. Or maybe you can take a pen or copy during the conversation, but your focus should be on communication. Your full 100% potential you have to put in communication and make a good quality communication, conversation, negotiation, interaction with people, and avoid those things who causes you to break the conversation and compel you to think about grammar rules and vocabulary words. Don't do that thing. Okay, now if you have any comments, if you have any problem to learning English language, if you want any tips, if you want any help, if you have any opinion, if you have any suggestions, if you have your own thoughts, hit them just hit them into comment section, and I'll definitely take your comment in upcoming podcast. So leave your suggestions, thoughts, feelings, problems, and if you want any opinion, want any suggestion, want any help to me, just leave a comment. I'll always there for you. I'll always there for you. I'll take your comments into the next episode, and I'll give you the answer of your comments. So please avoid those mistakes and keep on track. If speak every day constantly and thinking about grammar or vocab or sentence articulation and all those stuff, it would lower your confidence as well as it will break your consistency. So be persistent about speaking. Speak every day, even if you're speaking only 10 minutes even in a day. Even if you are speaking, you'll speak only 10 minutes in a day. But speak. Although it might be a grueling thing, but nothing is impossible if we decide to do something. Okay, so we would meet guys in the next episode. Till then, take care. See ya again. Have a great day ahead and keep practicing. Leave your comments if you have. Don't afraid to ask something. Okay, thank you very much. Love you all.